the parties named above are commanded to be and appear.
Melanie Starlett waits to be seen by a juvenile court judge at the Newton County Courthouse this past January.
Are you nervous?
There to face criminal charges because her 7-year-old son, Larkin, missed too many days in school.
For truancy.
Like you're in court because the school district reported you.
That is correct.
A crime in Georgia that carries fines or 30 days in jail.
Are you scared?
No.
It was an assault on my character, is what I felt. See?
In addition to facing criminal charges, her son was also kicked out of West Newton Elementary for absenteeism. School records obtained by a Atlanta News First show Larkin missed 22 days of school since August. But that's not the full story. Most of the absences were marked by the school as excused.
Is that the tree?
Melanie says many were for medical appointments for Larkin, like a psychological evaluation and speech and language screenings.
You can wear your hat if you want to.
It's Mario time.
Her son suffers from multiple learning disabilities.
He says, I'm not smart. He says, I wish I could talk right. I know my mouth doesn't work right.
When he says that, how does that make you feel?
It breaks my heart that he's been made to feel that way.
According to those same school records, the list of unexcused absences on his record were for days recorded after the school kicked him out on November 10th.
So the document looks like I was just not sending my child to school, but he was actually disenrolled from the school.
Stephen Owens is the education director at the Georgia Budget and Policy Institute.
This isn't an isolated problem. This is a statewide, nationwide issue we've seen that's going to take a bigger response than just, let's take the parents to court.
Records show the Newton County School District removed at least 453 students for absenteeism since 2020, 50 from elementary schools, a figure in line with other similar districts. According to the Georgia Department of Education, nearly a quarter of all students in the state were chronically absent from school last year. Owen says the problem impacts low-income families the most, like Melanie, a single mom.
Then make sure all these ones get it.
It's an issue of resources. It's not an issue of how much the parents care. The parents do care. They want their kids at school. It's just that a lot of times they might not have reliable transportation. They might not have health insurance.
This isn't the first time the Newton County School District has been accused of being heavy-handed.
Mommy, I got kicked out. And just profusely crying, out of breath.
Last year, Atlanta News First uncovered the district kicked out at least 32 students from the Newton County Theme School on the same day because their parents violated the school's contract, like not completing required volunteer hours.
It's not like we wanted to ignore, neglect the fact that we had to do these hours, but we were given no reminders.
The school responded saying they had the right to do it, but regretted how they handled it.
But we're not going to give up, are we?
Back in court, Melanie's hearing lasted just 3 minutes, 10 seconds. The judge ordering her to return in 60 days after the school approved her request to enroll Larkin into a temporary homebound teaching program. Speaking out now to warn other parents.
To prevent this from happening to someone else because, these children are missing out on education.